Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special figure showcase we're going to be looking at the 1989 Pretender Classic Bumblebee. What we'll do in this video, we'll have a quick look at him in all of his modes. We'll have a look at things that you need to be aware of if you're looking to purchase one for yourself. I'll show you the accessories that come with him, and again I'm lucky enough to have one of the boxes so we can take a bit of time to have a look at the artwork on the front and the back of that. I want to take the time to thank everybody who's subscribing and who's suggesting which toys to showcase. I really appreciate it all. If you like to keep your suggestions coming in, and of course all subscriptions are greatly welcome. Thank you very much. What we're going to do then, we're going to have a look at the Pretender shell at first. So if we look at the Pretender shell, so as I say, these were released in 1989 and they were classic Pretenders, which what they did was they got 4 classic Generation 1 figures and then they turned them into Pretenders. They did 3 Autobots and 1 Decepticon. The Autobots, I've already done a Grimlock video, you might have seen that. They also did Jazz and of course Bumblebee, here he is, and the Decepticon one was Starscream. So if you're looking at the Pretender shell, it should be a nice vibrant yellow. I've had some in the past where they've had a bit of sun damage and it just doesn't look the same, it just doesn't look shiny, it doesn't pop. And of course the same with the creamy coloured white helmets, they can obviously get a bit sun faded as well. The sticker's important for the visor part on it and for the front of the chest. And with the other thing, if I take the helmet off, this one isn't too bad. Sometimes you can get damage. Obviously the paint will come off on the hair and on the eyebrows from constantly putting on and taking off the helmet. Might as well have a look at this guy while I'm here just in case he has. He's got a little bit, so you can see we've lost a little bit of paint on his nose and at the front of his head there, so that's something to be aware of. If they were played with lots, they would definitely have some paint missing from around there. So as I say, the shell, nice big bulky shell, obviously big enough to keep this guy hidden inside. Now this guy's got the 2 weapons in. He does come with 2 weapons. He's got the smaller gun and the larger gun, but I've put the larger gun from this guy with the small Bumblebee. So as I say, Pretender, this figure actually hides inside the shell and you can transform him into his Volkswagen Beetle, exactly like so. Very similar transformation to the original figure. And the thing to be aware of this, it's nice to have the nice sticker there on the front. The good thing about these though, the joints, if they do get loose, it's nothing like the original little mini bots where the legs drop down, etc. You can be aware that these sort of little, as I say, where the shoulders are attached there, they can get rusted and corroded, so be aware of that. And of course I've given him his smaller gun whilst he's in the robot mode. You can see that the feet there, right at the very bottom of the screen, see I've got a bit of paint fade, well, paint's been damaged, chipped off. That's probably to do with the fact he's been put in and out of the shell, to be honest, but you're looking for it to be obviously a solid jet black there. These were good ideas. As I said at the time, I really didn't appreciate them as a child. I just thought it was just sort of too basic, but you look back at them and you've got to appreciate, as I say, the ingenuity to get a fully transforming figure into one of these shells. So you're looking for the 2 weapons and you're looking, as I say, for the Bumblebee to have the good paintwork and the stickers on him. One thing that's really crazy, and I don't know if you guys know this, if you have a look at the Bumblebee head, which is there, that's the Pretender Bumblebee head, it's actually modelled on the G1 cliffjumper head. And if you don't realise why, there is the G1 cliffjumper head. So again, now I've got hands-free, whoopie-doo, we can now see. There you go. So the Pretender Bumblebee, his head is based on the original G1 Cliffjumper. There's a strange fact for you. Not sure if you knew that, but there you go. Don't know why they did that, but there it is. So that's one thing you can tell your friends. I'm going to quickly move these over here. So we've got the classic artwork on the box. We've got a Tesco price sticker at the very bottom there. So Tesco to us UK guys is something a bit like a Walmart or Kmart, Target maybe even, what you guys have in America, and that was very reasonably priced at £6.99, so probably about $9.5 at the time. I'm going to spin it round. Oh, I've just noticed that, I've never seen that before. His visor's got a red line on it, and as far as I'm only aware, the red line was the one that's on Jazz, and I don't think it's ever been on the Bumblebee. Just noticed that, that's interesting. And there you go, back on the back, it's all blue at the top. So here's your artwork. It's pretty good, to be fair. It's very basic though. It's literally just showing you exactly what I said at the beginning of the video. There's Starscream top left, Bumblebee on the right hand side, Grimlock on the left and Jazz at the bottom. They were the 4 classic figures they chose, even though Grimlock looks really fat in that picture. They were the classic figures that they chose to revamp and turn into classic Pretenders. Right, this is coming up to conclude this video, so I hope you enjoyed looking at him. I hope he brought back some fond memories. Everybody loves Bumblebee. They've obviously made his own movie. He was always a big character in the Michael Bay movies, and I think he's going to be a main character from now on, in honesty. But there you go, 1989 Series 6 Classic Pretender Autobot Bumblebee. Thanks very much.